Megan's here. She's our co-host. She's not our co-host. She's my publicist.
I am now the co-host.
Megan, I have a question.
Your job is
Good
done.
luck to you.
Megan, I have a question.
Yes.
You're my publicist.
I am.
When you were growing up, you wanted to be a publicist, right? At one point, you decided.
Yeah, at one point, but
Yeah.
I wanted to be a pop star, actually.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I wanted to be like Britney Spears.
Oh, so you fell onto the other end of it, but you're
Yeah.
still kind of in it.
I'm still a
Okay,
pop
so
star.
my question is, you're my publicist. I'm
Yes.
an influencer,
Uh-huh.
YouTuber. Did you ever?
Digital star and TV personality is how I refer to you.
Thank you for hyping me up. Yeah, dude, fucking, it's so funny. Like, Megan hypes me up so much, it's really fucking embarrassing.
Okay, it's
No.
also my job to do that.
No, I know, but like, we actually got in a fight about this in New York.
Yeah, he made me cry.
I didn't make.
Oh,
did-
really?
Okay, I made
I
her
went-
cry, but
We were there for New York Fashion Week,
I
and he
can't
made me
wait to
cry.
hear your notes where you say, cut out the part where David made me cry.
no. Let's talk about this.
I went up in my room and cried.
What?
I told you this.
I
sat in the bathtub. I blocked your number, remember?
Oh, yeah, you did.
And I was like,
his
wait,
number?
that doesn't work.
Okay,
Yeah, I blocked it for like 12 hours.
She blocked it for. Okay,
And then we had to get on a flight. And I was like, David.
there was one time we got in a fight, me and Megan, and it's what happened? What exactly happened?
We were at some Fashion Week party, and you were talking to a group
Yes.
of people.
Yes, we were at a Fashion Week party, and I was talking to like my peers, like other influencers.
Oh, how annoying is that?
What?
Your peers.
No, I mean that's what it was. We were talking to other people that like do what I do, and then Megan comes in, and I don't know if it was like
You were talking about the next day, and
Yeah.
they were like, "What are you guys doing?" And David goes, "Oh, nothing. Just getting on the flight." And I was like, "No, you have press in the morning. Like, we have a full press day tomorrow."
No. Megan goes, "No, not nothing. You have Fallon in the morning.
No.
You have." And then
Oh, really?
and then she went off the Publicist list,
Oh.
like in front of these
not
people. Where like
true.
I love downplaying shit. Like I don't give a
Sure.
fuck. I don't want to say that in front of people, especially I don't know because I don't want to come off like
Right.
tacky. And it's cute how Megan does it because she's just like proud and happy and excited.
Right.
But you know why it's weird from my point of view?
100%.
Yeah.
But he's lying.
No, I'm not
I
lying.
wouldn't cry over that.
What is?
He was just so like cold and mean about it, and we'd had a really long day.
No,
What did he say? Megan, when I'm around other people, don't talk me up like that.
Yeah, he
Don't
was
do
like,
that.
he goes, he pulled me aside. He goes, "I hate when you do that." And then you don't remember this?
No, I do. That sounds right.
Yeah, no.
I genuinely just do. Like it's happened multiple times, and I told her,
hate when you say that.
and I've told her
it's
multiple
always
times.
appropriate. Like I'm not trying to make you sound cooler, but it was along the lines of it was like a scheduling thing. Like they were asking you what you were doing the next day, and I was like, "No, you're not free. We have this, and this."
I know, but there's something so weird when you're like,
And then you called me out in front of them, and I was all embarrassed.
"Oh, I did."
What did you say in
No,
front
I
of them?
didn't call you
Yeah,
out
you
for
did.
No, I didn't. Now you're making. No, I told you that in the car
You're
later.
the meanest client ever.
No, you
That's a big thing for David is like if you start to appear unhumble, he gets very, very like
Yeah.
upset.
It's
No,
just
I
it just
know.
made me uncomfortable because we were just like,
Well, I've never done it again, have I?
I wasn't like fucking.
I'm sensitive.
But like I was like yeah, because it comes off weird, especially in this line of work.
Sure.
Like if you're a business guy and you have like you have that meeting at 8:00, that's fine. But when you're like listing like you had that interview with E and then you're doing Access Hollywood at 4, it sounds so fucking weird, and it sounds like you're just
Yeah.
bragging in front of people, and I just didn't like that. I don't know. I'm sorry, Megan.
That's the first time you've ever said I'm sorry.
Oh, fuck off! That's not true.
I forgive you, David.
That's not true.
I will unblock your number.
Has he ever said I'm sorry to you, Ella?
I think once he said I'm sorry.
We all get one sorry.
But
out of
it's
David.
never a, like I'm sorry. It's like I'm sorry, but like like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to think if you ever said I'm sorry to me.
Hey, hold on. You guys are saying this like I owe you guys all apologies.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah.
Sometimes you'll say like, "Thank you, Megan," and it feels so out of place. I'll be like, "Are you
Yes.
okay?"
Yes!
You know what I mean?
Oh my God!
Really? I
Like
don't.
yesterday, he was like, "Hey Jay, you want to come hang out and go to Jack's house and bring him flowers?" Jack's our manager, and I was like,
I know. I saw that on
shit,
Instagram.
what's wrong?"
Shocked.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like when he did.
Oh,
when he-
like it was weird that I was bringing flowers to our manager.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I
what's
thought that was
going-
fucking
I
strange.
know Jack called me today. He goes, "Did you see on Instagram?" I was shocked. He goes, "I couldn't believe it."
Yeah, we went to my manager Jack's house the other day, and I brought him flowers, and it was so weird, like getting out of the car, like, because especially when we were vlogging, there's no
Giving
time
someone
to
a
do
gift.
fucking that. There's no time to stop at somebody's house and give them flowers. Like, it's such a regular person thing to do that was not part of like what we were doing when I was vlogging, and it was like so weird that I did it for the first time. I pulled up to his house, I got out, it was sunny, like I took a note of like how beautiful it was out that day. The cars were whizzing by, I checked how close I was to the curb. Like I had so much time on my hands, and then like I've even fucking opened the trunk. And this to other people, this probably sounds crazy. Like, yeah, what do you mean you went and delivered something? But like when we were vlogging, this was not a normal thing to do. Like, there's no way we're stopping at. I wouldn't take a call from Jack. Like that was not in our brain space. Like I did not have time to talk to Jack about whatever he wanted to talk about. Now I was at his house with a bouquet of flowers that I took time to pick out. And I was there standing next to him and going like, "Hey, dude, happy birthday!" And he was like, "Why are you here?"
Jonah and I were standing there, and Jonah was like, "This is so out of place for Dave." I'm like, just let him do it.
I know.
It
Even
was
like,
fun.
you must have had a day yesterday because last night we were texting about something, and I was like, "I've got your back, David." Like you're like, "You too, Megan," with a ton of exclamation points. Like, appreciate you. And I literally go, "Are you okay?" And he goes, "Yes." I go, "Promise."
Yeah, that was a little
So-
strange. But Megan, I'm sorry that I made you cry that day.
Thank you.
Megan, I wanted to ask you: would you ever want to be a publicist for anybody like cooler? Like, do you know what I mean? Like
Yes.
in a perfect world.
Chrissy Teigen.
In a perfect
Yeah,
world.
Chrissy Teigen is my dream client. Do you actually want to know an answer?
Yeah, like in a perfect world, would you rather be like, hey,
Do you want a real story here?
in a perfect world, would you rather be Kevin Hart's publicist or my publicist?
Why can't I be both?
Okay, no, I know, but I'm
So,
I'm
okay,
not
to give you
talk-
context.
Okay.
So the reason I am in the digital space, this is really cheesy, but in college when I was studying PR, I would watch YouTube like just as my downtime. That was
Yeah.
kind of like what I enjoyed, and I'm a little older than you, 2 years, but I just missed that gap where like YouTube was the entertainment.
Right.
So all my friends were like, "Why do you watch YouTube all the time? Like, what is this?" I didn't watch you, but it was like Jenna Marbles, like that kind of
like
era.
OG YouTube.
Yeah. And then I think it was senior year, and I was a PR major, and I was like, how do I merge these two? Because I was doing like food PR, and there wasn't really entertainment in Boston. And one of my friends was like, well, why don't you try merging, your love for YouTube and PR?
Oh.
So I found a company that did it, and I cold called them, and they hired me as a temp.
Wow. And then how did we get paired up?
I became an assistant there. So I was a temp there for like a month maybe, and then they made me an assistant. And I worked with like a bunch of different influencers and events, and just like kind
Wow.
of got my way in. And then I was working the Streamies. I was their publicist. And you were, top of our list. You guys all were coming. And so I had like
Hell
printed
yeah.
out your name tags, and I was going to walk you guys down the carpet. And I remember I was emailing with Jack, and he was like, "Hey, so my name's Jack Reed. I'm David's manager. I'm going to be bringing Natalie. She's going to walk the guys down." And I was like, "Natalie, like the assistant? I was like, does he not have a publicist?" And then you showed up to the Streamies carpet, and I kind of grabbed you, and I was like, "I can help you walk down." And so we started doing interviews together down the carpet.
I kind of grabbed you and I threw you in a
I
closet.
basically kidnapped you that day.
Right.
And then I think after that, I like met Jack that night, and I was like, we should work together. And then you had me come over to the house. And the very first time I met you, the second time, I guess, you brought like a flamethrower to answer the door. And I was like, what the hell is this?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
At what
You were-
age did you know you wouldn't be a pop star?
Good question. I'm still hoping for that.
That's so
If I
interesting.
could sing, it would happen.
First impression of me, go.
Very charming.
Oh, hell yeah. I thought it was going to be
You know
something
that
mean.
that's your first impression.
Yeah, but I thought it was going to be mean.
First
No.
impression of me, go.
Also charming. You were really funny because I think you were
Stinky.
so like. What did you say?
Stinky.
Your feet were stinky. Actually, I just remembered the first time I ever saw your face. Did you have at VidCon one year have a car with your face all over it?
It was Todd's car. Yeah.
Okay,
It
that was the first time I saw. I was like, "Who is this kid
so weird.
that is everywhere?"
That's so weird. That's how Taylor saw me for the first time.
Stop.
Yeah, Taylor.
That's so weird.
Taylor used to live in the same apartment as Corinna, Todd's ex.
Oh, yeah.
And Todd would park
I know
right.
Corinna.
Yeah, no, but just for people listening.
yeah.
You forget we're doing a podcast.
Sorry, I thought we were just talking.
Todd would park right next to Taylor's car.
Oh,
And
that's
Taylor showed
so
me
funny.
Snapchats where she would Snapchat the car. and she'd be like, "What the fuck is this?"
Oh my God, I
Yeah,
didn't know
and now, yeah, Taylor works here, and now you work with us. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Doing the carpet's bizarre though. It never feels like I should be there.
I fucking hate doing the carpets.
Like
Should
I
be
don't
there.
understand that mindset. Like
It also sucks. Like when we went to the Endgame premiere, that was like my least favorite carpet.
Wait,
Yeah.
why?
well, that's tough. You were up against like
Well,
That's
because
when you saw
the
Natalie
biggest
Portman.
stars.
no, I loved being there, but
Oh.
I hated walking it. Like you made me walk it. Remember?
You
And-
made me.
No, you did.
It's
you
a huge deal. Yeah, I made you walk
I know,
it.
but it's like I was right after Paul Rudd and fucking like I think it was Mark Ruffalo.
And tell people what it's like. It's I don't know, Megan. There's 400 camera people all on
It's overwhelming.
tiers.
And
There's like
It's
camera.
Endgame.
You know what it is?
biggest
First of
movie
all,
of the year.
it's the big. It was
Yeah.
the biggest. It was the biggest Avengers movie ever, and all the superheroes are coming. This is a big deal. It's a very small premiere. Like it's literally. I don't know how we got into the premiere.
You have a
It was
really good
so intimate. It was
publicist.
literally the actors and us. Like I fucking shit you not. And yeah, they're
You're
all
looking at
walking
it.
in. Obviously, all the camera guys are like, Scarlett Johansson, Scarlett over here. And like everybody knows everybody's fucking name. And like sometimes, well, a lot of times on carpets, like there's a lot of people that come onto the carpets that maybe not every photographer knows. So like publicists will have to hold up signs with the person's name on
it's
it.
actually for spelling.
Oh, it's for spelling?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so then Megan comes up, everyone's going, Paul, over here, Paul Rudd, over here, Robert, Downey, right here, Natalie, and they're all screaming these like, huge stars' names, and then I'm like, I'm not fucking walking after these fucking people. Like no one's gonna want to take a picture of me. And then Megan goes, you gotta do it. And Megan
That's what I sound
yeah, that's what Megan sounds like on
No,
the carpet.
David does the meanest impersonation of me.
Yeah.
but-
It's like, oh,
horrifying.
you gotta do the carpet, David.
There was a bit of confusion when you got on the carpet.
So here's the thing.
Yeah, and then Megan's
But,
standing there holding my
people
name,
weren't,
David
like,
Dobrik.
completely disappointed. They were like,
No, you
okay,
were-
we'll shoot
you
this
were
guy. Like maybe he's in
invited
the movie.
I know I was
to walk
invited.
the carpet.
I know Megan. I'm telling you, Megan is like I'm a glass half empty kind of guy,
Yeah.
and she's like a glass half full, and also I think it kind of looks completely full to me. That's the kind of girl Megan is. Megan's like, I think we have enough here for a couple people. Megan's like a super overly optimistic person, where like that's exactly where we differ, and that's why we got into that one fight in New York about like how like she hypes me up too much because I get so uncomfortable by it, and like she's just like, you deserve to be on this carpet, and I'm just
I have
like,
to balance you.
and I'm just like, this is so fucking weird. I shouldn't be on this carpet. And like, it's just weird to hear all the cameras go, and then when I step on, it goes
That is not true.
Click.
That's just not
click.
true.
And then Paul Rudd comes back. He puts his foot in, and it goes, and it's
He's
just like
lying.
it just feels. I mean, that is
Right.
it is
no,
true.
it's not.
No, it is true.
But I'm sure like even like Paul Rudd probably felt weird that night
It's
because
overwhelming.
he's like he thinks everyone wants to talk to Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, but he probably looked at me and was like, well, at least I'm not that guy.
To be fair.
He looked at me and he's like, at least I'm a fucking superhero. But
I
yeah,
maybe am, man,
no,
but-
I get it. No, but I appreciate Megan for hyping me up, but it's very scary at times. All right, we'll see you guys later. My name's Jeff. Bye.